Hey everybody, Disdonn here, and I kind of feel bad that I don't have a lot of videos near the end of the game. So, I'm just going to talk to you guys for a bit while I'm doing some of this level grinding so you can get a little bit of an idea of how I've done the bajillion and more levels of grinding to get as far as I've gotten. This is going to go to probably right before my battles with the weapons. Ultimate will probably be first because that one will give me Cloud's ultimate weapon, and then I'll probably try and go for Emerald and Ruby. The thing that's going on here though is I am basically utilizing the 3x speed and the max HP MP limit break thing to improve the speed and efficiency of my grinding. I mean, if I were doing this on normal, like without all this stuff, I mean, it'd just go freaking so slow. So, I mean, I'm trying to be efficient in my grinding and getting things ready because I've got the Apocalypse, which has triple materia growth. I got 3 of my summons for the summon materia up there. I got Leviathan down there because it's almost done anyway. Shield will probably have to go up in place of something eventually. And I've got some other materia that I had to go find and buy. Like, I had to find Full Cure and Contain. Contain I missed because I forgot to pet the Chocobo in Medial. But you can do that even after it gets sunken. Full Cure is behind the item shop in Cosmic Canyon, and you can't get that until like Disc 2, Disc 3 anyway. And I've got like Mystify and Seal I had to buy. I had to try and figure out where the heck I needed to go to buy. This is my second Ultima Materia. I've already got one that's maxed out. God, Knights of the Mar... I think I'm probably only going to be able to get one Master Magic and maybe a Master of Command before I go after Emerald, since there's just no way. I mean, with that's 132,000 AP just to get to level 3. Knights of the Round in and of itself takes over 1 million AP to get, and even with Cloud's if I put it on Cloud's Apocalypse, it's still a max of like 900 if I fight the right enemy, like 900 per fight. And I mean, just do the freaking math. I'd be doing this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. So, I mean, I just figured, you know, do it efficiently, get a Master Magic, get a Master Command, and, you know, have some of the higher level magics that I'm going to need, like maybe 1 or 2, and a few of the higher level summons, like Knights of the Round, have a couple of uses of that, and have a Mimic Materia that's ready to go, maybe 2 Mimics if possible, and just hope for the best, I guess. I mean, if I have to, I don't want to, but if I absolutely have to, I will have to do the max HP MP limit break thing to take on Emerald Weapon. And, I mean, it's available for me if I absolutely need to. Like, I'll give it a shot or 2, and if I can't get them in, like, 2 shots with basically maxing out, I'm trying to get my levels up pretty high with this, but it's mostly me just trying to master materia. So I'll be winding up with, well, right now, what am I at? 76. I'll probably be somewhere like level 90, maybe one character will be a level 99 by the end of this. So I just figured, you know, give you a little bit of a glimpse into the grindy grind before the very end. It'll shore up my videos by a day. Another all materia was born. Hooray. Materia. You're mastered. What else do I want to master? I could do a second comet. It's only gonna take 12,000 to get comet 2, so I'll do that. But, like, I'm probably gonna be spending about an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours, grinding tonight. More than this episode's going to be for the length. And, I mean, I'm kind of sad, like, because I know this is the end. I've kind of been procrastinating doing some of this grinding by playing Zelda and posting Zelda. I've got to start working on, I did the poll on Twitter that you guys want me to play Shovel Knight, so I'm going to start a new save on my Switch and play some Shovel Knight for you guys. And I gotta start getting some of those videos ready too. So, I mean, before I get too much of that done, like, I want to get some more progress, at least on my grind for this. I mean, worst comes to worst, if I can't beat, like, Emerald or Ruby Weapon, right now, I can at least go through and beat the game. Beat Sephiroth. I should be more than well equipped enough to take him out, if I can at least get, like, a Master Materia or 2. And, like, beating him, that'd be fine. You know, just having that recorded, and then maybe later on, after doing some off-camera grinding for a week, 2 weeks, whatever, you know, maybe I'll post an episode, like, 3 or 4 weeks after the end. I mean, it really depends on how my grinding goes, and, like, how many days I get stuck staying late from work, or randomly get asked to babysit, or whatever. I mean, adulting, you know, it happens. So, it's been a long series. I started this back in January, and it's now the middle of March. And I can't believe, like, I posted, what was it, episode 55 or 56 today? I mean, holy fucking shit, like, that is crazy. That is fucking crazy, guys. Like, it really is. I'm gonna replace Leviathan with Leviathan, simply because he might get a couple levels up. Just that way, maybe if I decide to try and do a couple of Master Materias for Summon, somehow, I completely fucked up. Like, when I was in Midgar, I didn't realize until later that I missed probably the best materia in the game, and that is only if they didn't fix the glitch that was involved in this. There's an item duplication glitch with the W item materia that I could have utilized to exploit and get basically an infinite number of elixirs and go fight this one monster at the bottom of the North Cave, Magic Pot. You get like 1,000 AP for giving it an elixir and then killing it. So if you use the item duplication trick, you can just have infinite number of elixirs and you can keep fighting those things, and with like Cloud's Apocalypse like I have, it's triple, so you can feasibly get like 3,000, or if there's more than one in one fight, like 6,000 AP. It's easy. I mean, they're not a common enemy, so it's like you have to fight a few random things to get there, but it's not bad. It's not bad, it's not hard. Just a pain in the butt. But I missed that materia somehow. It was either in a chest or down a path that I didn't take, and I was trying to rush too much. I should have taken my time. I should have double-checked my guide, because I knew that I wasn't going to be going back to Midgar in some of those sections, and I didn't. I fucked up. I'm sorry, guys. I just really should have done something more, you know? I used a couple of elixirs. I'm low on elixirs now, but I can get mega elixirs like nothing if I just grind some chocobo racing with my gold chocobo. So I'm probably going to do that one day, like, after I get some feasible amount of the XP and Master Materia grinding out of the way. I'm going to do, like, an hour or two of just chocobo racing with my gold chocobo. Because it's still C rank, I think. I don't think I've done any races with it yet. So, like, I build it all the way up to S rank and slowly, like, build up a bajillion in one. Okay, Death Blow is mastered. I'm going to grab a... Oh, there's 2 Death Blows that are mastered now, so I'm going to grab... Better Manipulate that's mastered. Don't know who has mine, but... maybe I should do something simple like Shiva or Ifrit. Yeah... You've got mine, don't you? Yeah. He's got a lot to go on mine yet, like 31,000. It's not terrible. I mean, with the way that these fights go, I get, like, the minimum I get is 150 a fight. And if I just run and do it, it's, you know, I can get a good 3 to 6 fights per minute. So, I mean, I've already done, like, the calculation on getting to the Master Materia for Magic, and, like, at present, it should probably take me another hour to 2 hours to get every Materia that I need mastered for Magic. Probably the same for the command, but it'd be hours upon hours if I wanted to do the Master Summon. But by trying to get the Master Summon, I could easily get another Master Magic. So I've got so many of my magics already with like 2 or 3 Masters. Like, I've got, I think, 3 Master Restore Materials, and whatever. Okay, Bahamut's done. Materia, switch out Bahamut for, maybe Time. Time's probably a good idea for that. But, like, so, I mean, I could do, it would probably take 12 to 24 hours of grinding, roughly, to get, Master Summon, unless I switch Knights. I should probably do that, actually. That might make it go a little faster. Switch Knights of the Round off Tifa and put it on the Apocalypse. Yeah, that'll probably be a little bit faster, but Knights of the Round takes forever, guys. It takes for fucking ever, and that is just the way it goes, you know? I remember I don't think I got any Master Materials except for maybe Magic when I was younger. Magic and I think Command, like 1 or 2 commands, when I was younger, and had it on PlayStation because Summons was just too much work. I mean, even with 3 times and infinite limit breaks, it's just like, ugh. It's just, if it wasn't for me talking, you guys would be bored, I mean, out of your mind. You're probably still pretty bored, but, you know, I'm kind of going to do this as like a podcast vlog with just me grinding in the background. But I do truly feel really, like, emotional about the fact that this series is coming to an end. Ooh, Lunar Curtain, that's great. Because Final Fantasy VII isn't my favorite Final Fantasy. It isn't my favorite game of all time. I know it makes its place in a lot of like top 10 lists, and a lot of people do say that it's their favorite. They do say that it's like the best game of all time. The same thing goes for like Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. A lot of it has to do with like the time that the game came out and the average age of the person who played it at the time. You know, most people who say that it was the greatest game of all time were either my age or younger by a little bit when they came out. But a lot of these people also weren't exposed to like Final Fantasy VI or completely skipped like Final Fantasy IX or Tactics. They didn't really play Chrono Trigger. They didn't know. A lot of these people didn't know Earthbound until much later, and by that point they're just like, "Ew, what's this?" It's all pixel and SNES graphics, and Final Fantasy VII is so like polished and stuff. But I mean, we look at it now, and it's still really super blocky and chunky and gross looking. This was top of the line graphics back in '97. I think there was a scene early on that I said, like, this is about as realistic as the graphics got for a good 3 or 4 years after this game. And that was the scene of them leaving Midgar, where they're getting in the cars. I mean, Red looks kind of like an actual cat, and outside of being a little bit blocky, most of the people look, you know, pretty like late 90s movie quality CG. So, I mean, this game does deserve a lot of the praise it gets. It has a fairly solid story. It has a subtle love triangle thing that goes on in the background, depending on, you know, what party members you pick and stuff. It has emotional moments. It has great music. I mean, it does deserve a lot of the praise it gets, but it is a product of its time. Like, it's not entirely timeless. It is and isn't. Like, right now, I decided to play Final Fantasy VII because A, I had it, and B, like, in the current state of the world, we really need something like Final Fantasy VII to remind us, you know, protect our planet, revolt against anyone who's, you know, going to be a tyrant, you know, just don't let the world be shit. Don't let it become shit. It's basically it, you know? So, that's the way it goes. You know, you gotta work with it, you gotta, you know, understand, and that's why one of the tags I use for all the videos I post for this is, you know, classic games, because it is a classic. Same would go for if I was posting Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy VI. I use that tag for like my Mega Man game plays, even though I'm using like a Legacy Collection, like on a new console with save states and stuff, you know, cheating the ever-loving shit out of it to make it, you know, not as ragey. I mean, I still rage quite a bit, but, you know, it's still a classic game, and nothing can take that away. I mean, I do look forward to where they might be going with the remake that they're working on. I have hopes that it's good. Not high hopes, not exceptionally high hopes. I haven't liked the Final Fantasy since 10. 10-2 was a glorified dress-up simulator, in my opinion. I mean, it had a decent story. The voice acting was better than 10. It was still pretty atrocious. 12 was one that I, you know, mostly missed. I didn't play much of, outside of, like, borrowing from a friend. I didn't play 13 because it looked like trash, and it was trash. 15 I haven't played yet, but I played the demo, and I mean, it played decent enough, but it just, I've heard so many people say it's good, but it's great, but like they had more cons to the game than they had pros, but yet they said it was good. It's like, how is it good if you have more negatives to say about it than positives. Like, just because it looks pretty doesn't forgive a game of its flaws. That's the problem with a lot of games today, is they try too hard to be pretty, and then they suck. Like, I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, but I look at it and I see, oh, it's pretty, but it also looks fun, and it looks good. Okay, what the fuck just, got born? Alexander, nice. Alright, Alexander, I need another one of you, because, wait, yep, I'm gonna go and, yeah, I'm gonna do Alexander, actually, because he's one that I might use. But, like, Breath of the Wild, it's got, you know, pretty good graphics, too, you know? Like, it is breathtakingly beautiful because it doesn't, like, make it hyper-realistic. It stylizes it in just the right way, where it's, like, from a distance, it looks real. Like, all of the mountains and everything, they look like they're taken from either a painting or a photograph, but when you're up close and personal with it, it does still look like a game, but a really good, fun, fully fleshed out game, and it's great. I love it. I love playing it for you guys, and expect me to be playing that forever. It really seems like I'll be playing that for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, do a 100% run, or even try to, like, 100% it. I know there's a few things I do want to do as far as, like, side quests to get close to 100%, the memories thing, but, you know, and the more that I get practice with my capture card and my setup for my capture card, and find a way to, if I eventually can get, like, two screens, that would streamline things so well, where I could have the second screen be just the PC, so I can be like, okay, stop here, start here, stop here, and just, like, streamline the process, so that way, like, I can double check my video and audio while not having to screw around with switching screens, because switching HDMI cables is what I do right now, and it takes so much fucking time. It does. It really does. Because I have to get up off the couch, I have to get behind the TV, switch out the HDMI cables, and then sit back down and start or stop my recordings, and then double check to make sure that everything rendered out right. I haven't had any problems since I started doing my new format, but I'm going to continue to, like, be anal as fuck and spend that 3 to 5 minutes to wait for that shit to render and double check and make sure that my audio doesn't have glitches, or my video doesn't have too many glitches, because I don't want to produce bad material for you guys. I mean, and the thing is the more videos that I do with my capture card, the more that I can put videos with my little Disdonn Plays intro in. Like, I put that intro in for the Chocobo raising stuff, I believe, simply because, hey, you know, let people know, hey, this is a capture card thing, this is, you know, the new meta for me, basically. I wish to all hell that my external hard drives didn't need to be reformatted in order to work with my PlayStation, or else I'd, you know, export all of these videos and just add the intro and re-render them, but unfortunately that's not in the cards at the moment, so I'm going to try very hard not to do too much in the way of that. And I'm just gonna, like, this will kind of be my explanation. Like, if I'm using my capture card, it'll have the Disdonn Plays intro on it. If I'm not using my capture card and it's just like the PlayStation uploads, it won't have it. I'm sorry. I will see, maybe again, if I can try and get the Share Factory thing to give me something I like, or that's, you know, okay enough to maybe utilize with some of these video clips. I don't know how well that works. I've only seen people use it with like really short bits, like little highlight things from Overwatch or from like Call of Duty or something, so I have no clue if it actually is worth trying or not. I mean, otherwise, like, I could just start utilizing my capture card for all of my recording. It would become a bit of a pain in the ass without the second screen, but I could totally do it. I mean, I'm fully willing to do it. Because, I mean, why not? You know? If that's gonna be the thing. I'm still planning on doing streaming. Don't know, like, when I'll do my next one or not. Ever. Like, I mean, this video is going to be posted probably a week and a half from when I recorded it. But, you know, I figured, you know, a little bit of an intimate, grindy episode, like podcast, chat thing would be not a bad idea. I mean, because I respect and appreciate every single person who watches any of my videos, and I really do, and I'm hoping that I can grow and learn and expand. Okay, that's another HP plus. I'm not even going to bother with that too much. But, I mean, I really do want to have this as either, at least a side thing that I do. So that's what it is now. Like, right now, it's not a full-time gig for me. I have a 40-hour-a-week job, but this is my second job for now. I do spend a good 4 to 8 hours on Saturday and Sunday, doing recording, doing editing and stuff. It's nice to have a way to share my passion for games with people. But I think I'm going to leave this little rambly, ranty, grindy thing here and continue to grind off camera. But it's been nice talking to you guys. Hopefully you appreciated the little podcasty chat, and hopefully you will understand how much suffering through the boring as fuck grinding I'm doing just to get ready to give you guys as close to a 100% walkthrough playthrough I can give you guys. You know, I want both Master Materia, and I want to take out Emerald Weapon and Ultimate Weapon and Ruby Weapon and give Sephiroth what for. So until the next video, which will hopefully be my conquering of Ultimate Weapon, have a good one, guys. This has been Disdonn playing Final Fantasy VII.